Kickstarter scammers attack unsuspecting backers and Comicsgate with fake campaigns. The story at the top of the hour. I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm very stupid. What is going on out there? Has anyone noticed? Have you been paying attention? It seems like over the last week, there's been an absolutely crazy influx of fake campaigns going on at Kickstarter. And it seemed to be mostly, at least that I'm aware of, mostly Comicsgate books being used in this scam. The first time I ever heard of this happening was with Shadow of the Kraken with Vinny T. At the time, I didn't understand it. What the hell is going on? Since then, there's been a couple here and there. But recently, yeah, there's been so many happening. Now, luckily, thankfully, most of them get taken down. They get reported. But some of them are still up and funding. What am I talking about here? It is right here. So here's one from, this is, you might all recognize this. This is Nosfero, the Crypt Walker by the one and only Shanthan Jetty. Not someone from Hong Kong. I don't think Shant, who is this? Tong Mi Fun. Tong Mi Fun created this from Hong Kong. Yeah, I don't think that's Shanthan Jetty and the lovely, Shant is in the, New England area, I believe. I don't know. But thankfully, this got taken down. Funding suspended. What's another one here? The Roach Balls. We all love Roach Balls. Took Comicsgate by storm with the fun and frivolity of what is it? Cat Piss Island? Cat Shit Island. Roach Balls, luckily, was taken down, subject to intellectual property dispute. They're investigating it. Apparently, the one and only Von Klaus, this has all happened in the last week or so, had his campaign ripped over there. Terror in the Trenches, thankfully suspended. All these campaigns available only on Indiegogo, and I think they're all still funding. So yeah, don't support them on Kickstarter, no matter what. Relentless Tin Soldier, we launched that book here. Nicholas Gear also came under attack for his comic book here. Luckily, it was taken down. But check this out: Unsung Tiger Blue, $7,000 dues raised, 93 backers, 8 days to go. This here, very important. These are short and sharp campaigns. This is running out of Dublin by someone called Marie Gooch. Sounds very very credible. And that's no laughing matter, right? That's a fair amount of money raised. Let's just tell you how much in US. It's in euros. So over 4,500 euros raised. Well, raised. We'll get to that in a second. King Cryptid by the one and only, the legend, Mr. Pete Samedi. This time it's Po Yin Chow from Hong Kong. These all sound like totally legit names. Still up, still funding, even more. 40,000 Hong Kong dollars pledged by 107 backers. What is happening over at Kickstarter? And why is this happening to Comicsgate? Well, it all comes down to this. And can I just thank the lovely Sheila Aliens. She's on YouTube. I streamed with her on Camel Nights. Shared this with us, and it's a forum post in a site called Black Hat SEO Forum. I guess this is a site for hackers. I'm not going to read through all this. I already have, but essentially it's a person outlining the scam and why it works on Kickstarter. So essentially what you've got here is Kickstarter, unlike any other crowdfunder, only takes the money at the end of the campaign. Okay. So what this guy is describing here is what you can do is you can go to certain sites and take the first 6 numbers of a credit card. And then you can just, attach whatever random numbers you want to the end of that. And the first six numbers are key because that is what will convince Kickstarter that the credit card payment is legit. Now, obviously, when it comes time to funding, and Kickstarter will do its thing and see, okay, it's time to process these, it will boot them because they're not real numbers. But in the meantime, and he outlines this in his little thread here, what you can do is you can just flood these campaigns with fake payments, take it up in the algorithm, share it out to all these places. Because Kickstarter, he said, like, he had one alt account and he was sharing and just refreshing the page, sharing, refreshing the page. And Kickstarter, because it's like old technology or something from it hasn't changed, he says, since 2009 they've been doing this shit on Kickstarter. You can just keep sharing it. And he said he one alt account, he didn't need a VPN, didn't need anything, and he was just sharing it and sharing it. Over 100 shares, all these backers. And Kickstarter's like, oh, this is a really popular campaign. I'm going to promote this. This might be, maybe this will even go into one of the projects we love. It'll get, get pushed up in the trending. And now all of a sudden it's getting in front of the eyeballs of real potential backers. And then they say, oh, this is a project to get on board with. I like the look of Kim Cryptid. It's fully funded. So, this is like people that are there. This is fully funded. This is going to happen. All good. And now real people start backing it. So then when the time it comes to collect, all the fake ones get kicked off and the scammer gets to pocket the difference. So that's the scam there. Why are they attacking Comicsgate related books? Well, I think because Comicsgate traditionally hasn't really put their books up on Kickstarter. So there's no chance that, there's going to be a double up or an overlap. And a lot of the times the audience itself doesn't really overlap. A lot of Comicsgaters are looking to move into Kickstarter now because there does seem to be a separate audience of people who, they don't really back on Indiegogo. They're hanging around Kickstarter. So people are looking over there, seeing the green pastures and, trying to get in on some of that action. Well, so that's why it's actually, if you're a scammer, it's actually really smart to attack Comicsgate projects because it's that less likely that, first of all, the actual owner of the campaign is going to find out about it and that there'll be, fans will say, hey, I recognize this, or this is already on there. So, what impact does this have? Well, obviously, I don't really know. Like, can Tiger Blue now go on to Kickstarter? Is this gonna be an issue for them? I mean, I'm sure they'll be able to get this pulled down. We actually have our own CG fraud examiner, official fraud examiner here in Comicsgate. Dojo Kun has been instrumental in getting a lot of these taken down. They don't seem to just listen to anybody, but someone comes with a bit of a official accreditation behind them. It seems to get them moving a bit more. But so hopefully this can get taken down real soon, because I've never seen them get this high. Usually, they make $1,000 or something and then they get taken down. This is seems like they're getting a bit more sophisticated or whatever. I mean, does this mean that Pete won't be able to, or will have trouble if he wanted to, running a legit Kickstarter? And, the people, however many people of this 107 are real, I don't know the number, obviously, they probably wouldn't back again because they got scammed the first time. So yeah, look, unfortunately, this is just Kickstarter needs to sort this out. And the guy, this guy, this black hat guy is like, I don't know how he says a part of raising millions of dollars on Kickstarter. Obviously, probably not in comic books, but in other things, like, he's like laughing at how pathetically antiquated the Kickstarter system is and how easy it is to game. And make money on it. He says he outlines an example here of a guy who made $50,000 doing this. So he ran a campaign. $30,000 was fake credit card payments. That got the ball rolling. 50,000 pledges then came in, so he netted himself $50,000 for nothing. So yeah, it's a real problem. It's a real problem, and I hope they can get on top of it. Now, as I said earlier, there are actual, real, genuine comic skaters putting their campaigns, trailblazers, into this new space putting their campaigns up on Kickstarter. Here we have the great Graham Nolan. Look, Graham Nolan, he's the creator, name on the book. And what's he up to here? I can't even find Kickstarter's case. He's got 59 backers, 44,712 raids. I mean, small starts here for a lot of these guys. I mean, these guys are used to making six figures over on Indiegogo. But like I said, this just goes to show there really is an entire different audience over there, a potential new audience that you've got to build. You take a guy like Billy Tucci. He's been fundraising on Kickstarter since the beginning. He came over to Indiegogo when Comicsgate came over, and he's done incredibly well there as well. But he's sitting on 1,000 backers and 70,000 raised for his last She campaign. So yeah, they're there. It's just finding them and getting them and building that audience over there. It's going to take a lot of time. But fertile ground, and there's some damn good projects over here. Here's one. I think it's written by Chuck Dixon. It's called Hunter Ninja Bear. And it looks incredible. And they've got a massive goal, $50,000 goal that they're struggling to get to. But I just wanted to share it with you because these guys are, in case you're wondering, these guys are Comicsgate friendly. And obviously it's got Chuck Dixon writing, but the art on this is just incredible. Really is like just a prime example of what we say, like, it doesn't matter if you've got the best looking book in the world if people don't know about it. I'd hope to see some of these guys get out there on some streams and show this stuff off. Where are these pages? I got to show you guys this. I mean, look at this stuff. Everything about it is A+. Beautiful stuff here. Look at these ninjas. They're going to fight a bear at some point, I imagine. This samurai. Yeah, just great stuff. Great stuff. There's also, you guys, if you're familiar with this channel, you're familiar with The Exiled. We had Adam Lawson on. This is the Wesley Snipes book, and they are going amazing over there. 130,000 pledged of their 20,000 goal from 950 backers. And if this is going incredibly well for anyone who isn't really down with backing on Kickstarter. This will be coming to Indiegogo for like a 15-day campaign after the Kickstarter has ended, which I think it's still got. It's just ending now. This is ending in a couple of days. So yeah, jump on this if you want to. And we've also got Overmind by JDA, which is he's been getting massive amounts of press on this. I think he was on Replicator. His YouTube channel's blowing up. And it's really helping him out here. What's he up to now? 31,000. And this is actually ending in 14 hours. So if you want to grab this, make sure you do it now. He won't be coming to Indiegogo because he is banned on Indiegogo. We all know what went down there. So this is JDA's only option, but it doesn't seem to have actually hurt him. I think this is or will be his biggest campaign to date. And we've got this cool sci-fi adventure here, very much in the vein of Valerian, which is one of my favorite Euro books. So we had JDA on to chat about this a while back. And there's also this one here, Colossals by Cider Hype. And he's got 77 backers going, 3,000. No, that's dollar reduced. $2,000 raised here. I'm not as familiar with Colossals, but it looks like a superhero team book with sharks. But yeah, check out Side. He usually hangs out on JDA's channel as well. The art looks very professional. Nice colors and everything. Really nice there. So yeah, there are genuine comics gators on Kickstarter. If you can find them, just make sure if you see a Comicsgate project on Kickstarter and you're thinking of backing it, just make sure you check the name to see that it is actually the real creator and not Poon Win Chow or some young guy or something like that from Hong Kong or wherever. Because this scamming issue is it's causing problems out there. That's it for me, guys. Please sign up to Painted Death. We made it over 850 signups. We're racing towards 1,000, and all the other stuff. What is there? like this video. It really helps with the algorithm. Subscribe to the channel. Channel subscribers are going great. These videos are really helping with that. We are on the path to 3,500 subs, so thank you for that. And consider becoming a member. I just got some new pages in from the great Rod Looper for Fractured Mind. They're looking brilliant. You guys out there are paying for that. Until then, until next time, have a good one, and I'll see you later. All right, see you guys.